Yes.
Well, I guess, it's so much of a question, and it's also like a testimony.
Okay.
I was going through some things at my job, like I was just getting harassed and attacked the whole time by all the different types of enemies at my job. And I kept saying that, ooh, Lord, give me these instructions, what I need to do.
Did you say instruction?
Yes.
Instruction. Now I'm just trying to figure out, because it's a different, you can ask for instruction, and that's a whole different prayer. How do you say ask for instruction? Okay, so you kept asking God to give me direction. Okay,
yeah,
and so.
Well, direction. Which way I need to go.
Okay.
But when I came to church on yesterday, when you did that demonstration on faith,
right.
That seemed like that was my answer right there, what I needed to do. So I had just told the administrator that, hey, you know what?
I'm with you, girl. Come on, the administrator got it. The administrator. That's who he is. He wasn't the pastor. He's the administrator. So you told him what? What's your name?
Valerie.
You're nice, Valerie. Go ahead. So you told the administrator.
Now I told him that I think that my season is up here because I can't take it no more about what's going on.
Stop. Right there. I don't know what your question is, but quit. See, here's where we get broke and think our faith is missed. There is no job that doesn't require a struggle to complete it. That's why they call it work. Hold on, listen to me. Listen, I am running into so many Christians who are disgruntled because you don't understand what your blessing entails. Listen what I just said a minute ago. He asked me about being in control and having to do this. My job is not easy. Okay? But God said to take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for my yoke is easy and my burden are light. So around me right now there's thunder indicating there's a storm. That's difficult. Storms are difficult for some people. Some people don't have shelter. But the storm won't last. Now when we get into jobs, and I want to talk about season for a minute, because we start talking about season. All you need to do is be around people who don't have light but have religion, who don't have light but got a church, who don't have light but got a different philosophy or something that they believe and do. Then all of a sudden there's a challenge between your faith, their knowledge, your light, their darkness, and what we do is join forces with darkness and say it's not my season. It is always your season to have a seed source. And you never quit your job until you're going to get hired tomorrow. The enemy knows if he can take you out of your seed source. Now you finally got your way. You are finally happy. Don't pray for another blessing. Sometimes you've got to fight to maintain who you are, but you got to fight not black folk, not white folk, not uppity Negroes, not down depressed white people. You got to fight the good fight of faith. That's what you got to fight. You got to grab that word. You got to speak that word. They may tell you to go home. You're suspended. They can't stand you, call you all kind of names. That's a part of what gets you to your victory. That's why we celebrate. We don't celebrate because we haven't been in a fight. We celebrate because we're coming out of one. That's why I tell people, don't team up with me when I get through fighting. If you can't go through my fight with me, I don't need you. Don't come when I'm feeling good. I don't bless people when they're on their feet or down on their bottom. I bless them when they're down on their bottom, not necessarily when they're on their feet. I want to be a part of them saying, thank you, not I regret you. So don't let what they do. And I'm saying all of that, and that's not easy if you do it. But it becomes possible if you let him do it through you. You will have a ton of people that can clap and say amen all in your ears, but will not stand one day with you. You got to know, like I told him, there are no options. Stop that stuff about my season here is over. Maybe your season never started. What if you moved out before your season? What if you moved out before your season? Now there are different seasons. But the different seasons sometimes can happen in the same place. You go through winter, summer, fall, spring in your same house. You don't change houses every time seasons change. God bless me during the winter. God, see if this thing can last up during the summer. See how it handles during the hailstorm. Don't talk to me when it's storming. Check on me after it's over. See if my roof can last or my window's broken. Did my screen fall apart? You get what I'm saying? And I feel where you are because sometimes when God puts us in a position, we want so much in that position for God to make it easy so we don't have to trust him. So we don't have to come to church Sunday. We can chill out. So we don't have to invite people to come. Yeah. And then Satan will conveniently put people all around you to talk to you. And you will notice you are not getting any better. You're getting worse unless you get in that circle and you start letting your light shine. Sometimes people will come to you and you're down and your words will start inspiring them. Maybe before you die, you'll talk to somebody with cancer. People with cancer that go into those situations, you go in because you don't know what to say to them. Boy, they just start inspiring you. And I'm telling you, before my brother died, he taught me, when you run short of breath, find some oxygen, Rickie. Find some oxygen. Find some oxygen. And before my dad died, he taught me, even if you have a slightest idea, go and get checked up. The bad report does not have to get the final analysis. You're going to have to see if you believe the report of the Lord. Satan's got something to say, but God has something to say about it also. And I'll probably end up preaching a little bit more than, I don't know what your question was, but this is now because God's about to tell you to give, and the first thing somebody's going to do is tell you it's not your season. What do you mean? You mean you're not ready for a harvest? Not if you haven't planted. I told you, 90 days. It hadn't started yet. 90 days. Okay. All right. I don't even know what your question is. But you go and you let your, listen, Diane, Teresa, what's your name? Bella. You just shine. Of all the songs they could have asked us to sing 9 days ago, he said, can you write a song or can you make an arrangement of this little light of mine? Just let it shine, bro. They see you now, baby. They see you. They see you. Everybody wants to be seen, wants to be noticed. Want to know why I'm not important? They see you, but they can notice what a fool you're acting. They can notice how petty you're acting. They can see how childish you're acting. They can see how immature you're acting. Or they can see that you're greater because of he that's inside of you. They see you. They see you. I want to be seen. They see you, but they see you're not growing. Or they see that you are really not allowing this to attack you like